It's 1:15 and we are on a mission to find a mate for Jojo. Jojo is my canary. He is, reasonably old now, maybe about 4 years, something like that. And it's about time that we had some offspring from him. I've never breeded canaries before, and because I didn't go to the bird show, buying lots of canaries for each of my canaries is not really an option. Neither, unfortunately, is breeding one of them in the aviary with one woman, because canaries are very, very hostile birds, just generally, and when it comes to breeding, you can imagine that they will be fighting over one bird, and you know, they fight enough as it is amongst themselves for reasons to do with masculinity and stuff like that. So I need to get one female bird, and I need to segregate Jojo into a cage with this one bird and breed them, hopefully. That's the idea. I obviously do have a slight issue, and that's that in order to get a bird, if I'm not going to the bird show and there are none available in town, which there are not, I have to go all the way to Leeds, which means a bus into town and then either a train or a bus to Leeds. I've decided to go by train because I need to get a taxi from the train station to the shop itself, because the shop is on the middle of a main road that's almost like a ring road. It's like a dual carriageway. You can't walk there, and then come back by bus or train. I'll probably come back by bus because it's not as sort of stressed, because the little bird, if I have one, will be in a little bird box by then. There is other problems, and that is that the people who sell these things haven't got a clue about what they're selling. It would be highly unusual for me to go in and say, can I have a female canary? And they go, oh yes, here we are, we've got loads of female canaries. They're more likely to say, well, we've got canaries but can't guarantee it's a female. No, because they actually haven't got a clue about the differences. I do, and I'm hoping to be able to get a female bird. There are issues, and that's that I won't be able to touch them until I've decided which one I want. And unfortunately, canaries are not the easiest to sex without being able to view their underparts. That is assuming, of course, that they are mature. Immature females sing, which is not so good, because the real way of testing is whether they sing or not. And obviously I haven't got all afternoon to wait to see if any of these birds are going to sing or not. If they're new to the shop, they won't sing anyway, because it takes them a day or two to get acclimatised. So there are issues there, but I hope I'll be able to get one. Should I get a male, I'll know probably quite quickly. I might just keep that male anyway, because it's too much of a faff to return it to store. I am a male down in my flock anyway, since Louis died, so that's fine. But then getting a female canary is going to be more difficult, and may have to result in me going all the way to the bird show in Stafford in autumn, because I didn't go in spring. What's the rush? Well, the real rush is Jojo's getting old. They do tend to live between, 5 and 10 to 15 years, but he's in sort of semi-wild conditions in the aviary where they don't tend to live, my birds don't tend to live for, much more than half a decade. I haven't actually got one to live that long yet. So he is quite old in terms of birds that I own, and I really would like to breed him. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Here is Muffin. Muffin is my first female canary, and the pet shop that sold me said they'd had her for several months. She hasn't been singing, so she's pretty obviously female. You can probably hear her. And Jojo's speaking now. I'm going to move Jojo in here just to see what he's like with her. No nest or anything yet, I just want them to actually meet. See, that singular call is what makes me think it's female, but I have heard something quite extraordinary from Muffin, and I'm now a little concerned.